Wow, it's going to be a fight for the generals, I'm telling you. Gaul would have to. He'll have to. Rome and France. Mongolia is going to go without a general here.
Campus opening.
He's got a project. But
Campus opening, no general. Mongolia, 3 cities. I don't like this.
no, and he's got no help coming. Like Rage is just sitting here chuckling away. Right here. The wonder's been found, as we know. Let's take a look at our golden ages. Monumentality, no surprise for India. Nyrene into Penbrush, Rome into Penbrush with Falcon, and then Esdeath on Penbrush. Also, normal age gaming for the poor scouting is Shaka. Penbrush, and Monumentality on Norway. Norway, by the way, again, really nice God of the Sea things. Pyramids play in 8. Setting another city here. Not really a city-state kill option for them, but plenty of coast to come and eat up.
Norway just goes super wide here. Loads of harbours, loads of gold. Like no one to contest him on the sea. He doesn't even really need to care about pushing stats too hard.
Yeah, just straight up settle these lakes, settle this whole coast, trade routes with Persia for days. Well, Persia won't be sending them back, but you know. Yeah, lots of iron up, getting the immortals going.
Audience going up on Persia, yeah?
Yep, indeed. What else is being... Gov Plaza in 1. We'll see what Falcon does. Encampment. So Gaul's got theirs. Persia's got theirs. Falcon was doing a project.
Yeah, Falcon
Rome got his.
Yeah, very nice. That means Nyrene takes his now, correct?
He doesn't have the points.
Nyrene doesn't have enough points. Oh.
And Mongolia does. Didn't he? He just went past, so he must be able to get one. He's just sitting on recruit. So Nyrene goes without again.
No, Mongolia.
Oh no, my bad. He didn't finish the project.
Oh my god, did he text something?
Oh god, look at this. It's gonna go slot order. And
Nyrene's got him.
Nyrene's got him. Slot order gets him a general. So finally Nyrene isn't cucked on something. Wow. Oh, Mongolia.
This is where we see comeback of the century from my boy Nyrene.
Yeah.
He's gonna kill Persia and he's gonna carry the game.
Wow. So kind of a funny game. There's all this incredible tension on both ends, and then kind of stuck in the middle is Ethiopia. I don't know why I said India with Gandhi in the middle of it, just free simming.
Oh, chat saying Mongolia's chopped a project. Has he claimed a general? Please don't tell me.
Ooh. No, he's still short. He's still short.
Yeah, and Nyrene, as long as he doesn't mess up with civics and text, is gonna slot order him. Feels good. Not that I'm biased in any way at all.
No, of course not.
Yeah, team.
Oh yeah, Norway religion. We could check that real quick. Feed the world into pilgrimage. I mean,
it's not ideal.
No.
Culture's so good, but Feed the World's very strong.
It was denied. Feed the World is going to help him grow nice and tall. I don't know if I would have maybe considered work ethic, honestly. He's going to have grasslands expands down here. I don't know.
I mean, if he were to go like straight in sort of like culture victory here, that could like preoccupy Rage into being forced into playing the same sort of denial defense strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Just goes harbours into theatres. He doesn't really seem free increase second. Don't know. Be interesting.
Yeah. So do you sell the spice here? You sell the hill? Probably just settle the hill,
Mm,
right? Not be
I'd
worried about
settle in
boats.
the hill, yeah. Just stay your side of the river from Zulu.
Yeah. He's got a nice block up here. Zulu is just, I mean, I hate to say it, but they've played this quite poorly. Like all out campus push. He's gonna have great science, but he's not gonna have the culture to go along with it because he missed the golden. He's still got Chocolate Hills and an incredible settle sitting here. No settler on the way. He's just trying to get a classical up at this point.
It's a very awkward settle, and he got set up, and he got baited into the turtle campuses, I think.
Yeah. It was a bait, no doubt. Especially the double. I mean, it'd be one thing like if he went second city for like and put the second cities down, maybe. Um or something, and he got a little bit of a go, but you can't, you know. It's a bad spawn too. Like, I mean, look at all the like how many tiles does this capital even have? I
It was
mean,
just a big missed opportunity to not do double Incander and deny PP patrol, I think.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Now Nyreen is sat there and completely irrelevant, but he's France with a general. He's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah. A lot of immortals. And all those immortals and still not irrelevant. He's gonna have audience chamber in 7 cities going here very shortly.
Yeah, Hazagi is a huge problem for these guys.
Yeah.
But Esdef's looking very good. Look at his
Esdeath
stats.
is looking nasty with those stats, as Gaul is wont to do. He did settle down here as suspected on the volcano. As we mentioned, the jade, the double culture jade tiles, so good. More settlers coming. Another settler already out, so he's going to be on 8 cities here very shortly. Going to be a big battle here, and really, it's just going to be up to Persia to figure it out on his own. Mongolia situation. He missed out on a general despite chopping a project. Very sad news for him. Walls coming. They looks like they bought him a builder, maybe. That just popped out of nowhere, so they must have bought him that builder.
Falcon is waiting to steal this builder. You see it? He's south of the cap with the.
Oh yeah,
fortified.
he's gonna step in to repair the horse, and he's gonna steal the builder. Did he find Matterhorn?
I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah. We can check real quick here. Nope. It has gone unfound. Another case of poor scouting coming from Pyramid here. Yeah, that scout's just laying in wait here. Rage got first meet on Matterhorn? Yeah, I mean, he just dies here pretty quick. He's gonna lose his tempo here that he tried to buy. Yeah, Rage got first meet on Matterhorn, 6 tiles from Mongolia's cap, and he got first meet on Chocolate Hills, 6 tiles from Zulu's cap. The boys are in town, yeah. I'm just waiting for this to happen. Yep, there it is. That was the meat. Oh, he must have like. Oh, I guess he wants to chop. I guess he's not worried about the horses being up right now. He wants to chop out units. Yeah, if Zulu missing golden in combination with Mongolia, most likely dying soon. I mean, he's going to have to find some serious tempo. He's got audience chamber coming. His science is going to be outstanding, but that's not as much as what you need right now. Look at the immortals. Commercial hubs coming. Traders will be flying. Look at that. You want to talk about culture. Here comes your culture. Bingo, bango, bingo, bango, bongo. Commercial hubs going up. Culture and gold incoming.
What's everybody currently teching at the moment? I'm not sure if you looked while I was away.
No, I haven't looked recently. Apprenticeship for Mal Minazagi, and his Nyrene's heading engineering. Not a bad idea.
That's boosting civil service in 3 for PP Patrol. That's very big.
Yeah, that big culture gets everybody there quick. Recorded history, so they'll be getting right into it right after. So those will come online quickly. And nobody's on it yet. Recorded history just got started by Hazagi, and I think he might be their top culture. Well, one of them, yeah. So they're going to be military alliance way in advance.
Military alliance crossbow push from Asdeath could do damage here.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 turns machinery. He's got a ton of pre-builds. Like this city could belong to France again real quick. Along with the era score.
I think Asdeath keeps it, to be honest. I think it's better. Like, unfortunately, Nyrene is just irrelevant.
Okay,
I mean, you
yeah.
could make a couple of settlers and get into it a little bit. But
you wouldn't want to do
the.
You wouldn't want to take the favor.
I don't know. I guess that's up to PP Patrol, but
Yeah.
I think position's probably better.
How much gold for PP per turn? Yeah, right here. This is the it's pretty even across the board. Maybe slightly more for PP Patrol, but both are perfectly fine on gold right now. Everybody's probably running the -1 who needs to. Yeah, they could take the. They can. What do you mean they can't take favor from it? It was. Oh, you're right. They can't take favor from it because it was a settler stolen, not a city. Oh
yeah.
my god, that's totally right. Oh, you forget it. Yeah, then I guess he definitely probably keeps it. I mean, unless because there's no way that he would get a unit up there to help take it. You're right. It was a stolen settler. I was thinking of stolen city. Yeah. That was my bad. So pre-build archers got to be careful. The immortals are coming. The horsies. This is a tough. Like this is the thing is that okay, you can take your shots with your immortals, but they don't do well against those horsies with those bonuses.
Yeah, but look the other way around. Look at a horse into the immortal. Like.
Oh yeah, same thing. It's like literally a dead. Like it's just a. It's basically just take your shots, but when those become crossbows, those will start to sting the immortals quite badly. Gold, not a lot of gold, but they can make a decent amount, so they'll want to save up for a crossbow. Civil Service is 7 on Falcon, recorded history, so it's going to be boosted. They're going to get it quite quickly here.
Falcon's going crossbows himself now.
Oh shoot! By the way, city's gone.
Good work.
Damn
Mr.
it!
Falcon.
I was looking on one front and the other one. He was kind of writing on the wall.
Is he going to keep it? How big is this Chungus? I think
yeah, how spicy.
Right. He has. Look, he's repairing the monument. Oh, the cojones on this guy.
Yeah.
He's going.
I mean, look at this. I mean, he's chopping out more units. Like he's going to chop out a unit here. He's gone Warlord's Throne. Campus coming online. A horse in the back.
Yeah, and if this is it, if he gets this horse kill on, I think that's where they go. I think.
Yeah, the horses. You send the horses up to kill Hong Kong.
Yeah, I think Malm's just pushing for Kashik's Finifin.
Mm-hmm.
Commenting on the apprenticeship from Mongolia.
Yeah. He's got to try and get there and live, right? But it's going to be tough. It's 2 fronts. Like, I'm going to have to jump back and forth here pretty often. I guess this is pretty much a stalemate. Looks like he lost the archer, though. Yeah, he lost the 1 archer, I think. The one got in here, but the other one lost. Was there any fertility rates we saw? He went Sacred Path. That was Goddess of the Hunt. I think we saw all the pantheons. Oh no, yeah, it was Craftsman. It was Craftsman out of Nyreen, which is a
It's a
pretty good
nice
one.
craftsman for Nyreen, actually. That's a lot of
Yeah.
production.
Oh
Helps
yeah,
him
and he's
here a
got
lot.
another horse up here. He'll be able to go. This is a really good city. This will get up and running for him quickly. But yeah, he's just gonna have to. He's got to hope that Esdeath can do a lot of damage here, and then he'll have to pull back, and then maybe he can squeak in and snag this city, and who knows?
He's very
Maybe
lucky about how the Zulu situation has panned out. Like, imagine
yeah,
if Zulu was like Warlord's Throne done, 5 cities, encampment every city, Pembrush voice. Like,
yeah.
it would be a very scary mercenaries timing for
Especially
the
like
Zulu. But
look at how much like look what he can be doing in here with this stone circles and the turtles. Like he's got such a great setup, and he kind of threw it a little bit. If he had, yeah, like you said, if he had the good timing and wasn't sitting on 3 cities on turn 40, it could be a lot of trouble for Nyreen. Because Esdeath could come and save him from one big guy, but I don't think he was going to save him from both. If it had been trouble. Rebel Galaxy, thank you for the follow. Breeze, thank you for the follow earlier as well.
that's just 50 culture. He can't be far from mercenaries. Imagine he's doing it all. Civil's next turn. I doubt they have a feudalism boosted. Maybe rage. No, he's games and wreck.
3 turns, he's got it, and then he can jump right into Mercs. He'll have Mercs in 6.
Oh, he's got so much culture now.
Oh, it's
Crazy.
just gross. Gaul is just disgusting. They're just so strong. Like all like these. Like look at these tiles so early to have so much culture and just so much, and then you get the quick specialty district, which at Penbrush is another 2 culture a pop. Like, oh
Wow, 2 unimproved deers in his God of Camps capital,
oh
Esdeath.
yeah,
Wow.
look, he's got an elephant, and then the
And the
deer.
cam is, ooh, he's slacking here.
He is
He
like
was
he's
doing
got
so well.
builders.
He was.
He's yeah.
Uh,
We were giving him so much credit, but he's really blowing it. +5 campus to throw down as well. Couple of +5 campuses. He puts another city over here. 2 +5 campuses. In case your game wasn't going well enough. Crossbow and 1. The upgrade. He's got a crossbow here. The upgrades can come in. Another city settling. Oh my god. He's already at 8 cities. Crossbow's on the way.
Yeah, looking good here.
Yeah. Like the Immortals, I mean, they're just kind of at a stalemate right now, and they're going to kind of be irrelevant in a little while. Warlords on Nyreen.
How's the Rome front looking? Is it
Oh
any
yeah, good
advancements?
call. I keep forgetting that we've got 2 big war fronts here.
Oh my god! Like, so this again, another thing with this. I know I keep going on about it, but the campus opening on these war saves. Mom loses his expand. He loses his warlord's throne as well.
Yeah,
Like, he's completely done then. I mean, losing 2 out of 3 cities, you're
yeah,
completely done
yeah,
anyway. But
yeah, yeah. Like he just, I mean, this could be kind of a quick finish. Like, what is? I mean, I guess you just have to hope for like this half of the map to just go nuts. I was mentioning, I think while you're away, like the big culture is going to be coming from Persia here soon. Like, look at how fast he's getting these commercials and markets online. He's going to have
oh yeah,
traders. Just these cities are going to go gong show.
yeah, he's got
He's
Magnus. That's so much stats. It's
yeah,
looking really, really
exactly.
good for him.
He's going to have Magnus internals with culture and gold, and just like 5-5, 3-2 trade routes from every city. Like he's gonna be tough to push over here.
Oh, some nice trades there from Esdeath.
Yeah,
Got a couple of good kills.
the crossbows are really gonna punch.
How long is that civil service on Falcon? Is that 1 turn?
Yeah, 1 turn, so
Oh yeah, it's
they'll
gonna be
have a
awesome.
military alliance, and then these 2 can come in right afterwards.
Hazagi's 5 turns at best when Malm gets there. Unless has Norway boosted it for them?
Uh,
He's going
He's on
feudalism.
feudalism, so I don't think he
Has
had
he
enough
already
culture.
gone? 'Cause
I don't think he had enough culture to do that. No, he's gone
no.
top. He's gone straight top. Yeah, he's a long ways from civil. Even if he switched right now, he'd probably be 6 turns. So yeah, he's gonna have military alliance on him for maybe 2 or 3 turns at least, because this is unboosted. So when this boosts, probably 2 turns at least. And Mel might not that military alliance may not be around for long.
If Malm loses another monument, that will be
Yeah,
detrimental to this civil service timing.
yeah. Walls in 2. Got a lot of units. What's his stirrups in 7? Yikes. Crossbows might have been
Oh, he took the encampment with the legions. That's so good. 1 turn before the wars.
yeah.
Oh, is
Really,
that from the capital actually?
that's
It's from the cap, isn't it? I remember him running the projects.
yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, like he dies here so fast. Like
How many legions is this total?
I count 9. No, sorry, yeah, 9 with this one up here. Yeah, 9. And then like we called,
Love it.
the horses are coming north, and Hong Kong is
Oh,
still
that's
sitting
so
on
good. The
warriors and no walls.
pillages for the team as well. It's really really good. Falcon played this perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, this happens really quick.
Malm trying to get an escape settler out of the cap as well. I think he just gets chased down. Oh look, Rage is
Yeah,
camping
Rage
in.
is just sitting there. And same here with Falcon. He's just like, you try to get a settler out, it's not gonna go well. He was so isolated, like he had nowhere to go. Like his teammates were miles away, and he just sat on 3 cities like 3 cities campuses first. Like that's just an inordinate amount of greed.
I
Yeah,
mean, I can see what you're doing. It's about the mid game timing, right? It's about
yeah.
having lots of science and lots of culture as you go into the Pembrosian voice for very fast caches, etc. But I just feel like Malm perhaps didn't adapt to the surroundings very well. Didn't sort of like read that he should have maybe gone generals and more units earlier.
Mm-hmm. He'll get to 5 cities here shortly, and Nyrene's going to be in trouble if he. Like, Death needs to make a push here and push this kind of shenanigans back so that he can turn around and deal it with his north. The settler spamming super wide Norway that we predicted is coming online here. 6 cities, settler coming. We have a look at faith per turn. 65, 100 faith per turn right now on Norway. Audience. Still plenty of, I mean, not great cities. It's pretty flat land, but still, you come down here, you take the reefs, you take all these turtles, you take the fishies. You've got your god of the sea.
Norway doesn't even really need stats. It just needs to make a lot of cities and a lot of harbors.
Yeah, I know exactly. Just generate gold.
Oof, Guardian.
I'm not sure I would have put the campus there though. I mean, it was still a +2 sitting here or something, like, or even here, like with just commercial hub, and then like that's a +3.
I really, really dislike placing my districts next to things which can erupt.
Yeah, no, I don't like this call at all. Because I mean, it's a 2. It was a +3. Well, the amount, so it's a +4, but then he loses the jungle, so it's back to a +3 anyway. And then this is the +3, and it boosts your commercial hub.
I'm all about the +1 commercial hub that doesn't get pillaged.
Yeah,
Why put it
absolutely.
on a river for +2, which could get flooded, if I could put it +1 and it's safe?
Yeah. Can Zulu get a good core curator push funded by Norway with his early campuses, or is it just too little science anyway? 37 science. I mean, he's top science in the room with those big campuses. It's the culture that's killing him. We could take a look at where he is.
Oh, he's settling the city.
Yeah, he's settling. Yeah, he's. I was pointing at it. He's so far from mercenaries with that culture. I mean, he's like 20 turns. It's really ugly. He gets it in next turn.
Breeze makes a very good point. Zulu probably hits cores the same time as Go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm afraid that's
65 culture.
like
He's literally gonna get nationalism by the time Zulu gets. Like it's just the crossbows are backing up the immortals real quick. There's half as many immortals as there was a while ago. There was somewhere close to 10 here. Now there's 5. The crossbows are doing work. The swords got backed off a little bit by being chunked, but yeah, we could see some good exchanges here. By the way, speaking of exchanges, legions versus archers. Who wins that? Oh, 2-1 margin. Okay, not going to go well for you. This dies quickly. The engagement in Hong Kong is going quite well. The walls will come a little late, and Falcone getting the pillages in as well. Really,
yeah, the pillages are really good.
Yeah, the gold funding is so nice. Shaka very quickly into the minus with not particularly large amount of units. 3 horses out and a couple of archers. I don't know what I want to watch here at the beginning of next turn. We've got the turn 45 Chocolate Hills settle.
Let's keep an eye on the Mongolia.
I was just gonna say that's third on the rung. We've got the exchanges, actually last turn exchanges down here. Ooh, the one-shotter. But the real thing I think we want to take a look at the beginning of this coming turn, like you said, is the the Legion. Oh, look at this! Under Siege is the capital. The Legion v Archer interaction.
I'm getting 5 first moves off there on Mr. Falcon.
Is that all?
How balanced are first moves, guys?
Well, he's host, isn't he? Falcon's host, right? He must have done that on purpose. He must have been like, yeah, go ahead and shoot me with your archers, no problem.
Honestly, I think the Mom just has that many moves on him. Oh, look at this. He's killing him. This is beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it just executed to perfection. And I hate to be just praising the crap out of him because I know he's going to be watching this.
Oh yeah. Please delete the VOD.
VOD deletion incoming. Because his head's going to get even bigger. But yeah, no,
I don't think Falcon's head is going to need inflating anymore after this performance.
No.
He's very pleased with himself.
Oh yeah, he must be just chest is puffed right out, just absolutely just bathing in his Mongolian takedown here before turn 50. Oh, let's go jump over, I guess, and catch the engagement.
Oh, he got the escape settler out.
Yeah, kind of.
Falcon sees it. He sees it. Okay.
But I mean, it keeps him alive for how long?
It gets him to Congress.
Gets him to Congress, yeah. Interesting tile buys. I guess that was for upgrades? Oh, he's using the merchant to get them. Okay. By the way, so he got that merchant there. And he also got the trade route merchant. Ooh, how many points per turn is he doing on merchants right now? 9 to 2.3 to nothing. He's just going to clean up the merchants.
See, so if Persia puts Victor in this frontline city and then buys all the tiles of the merchant, we call that the middle student.
Oh, he's doing some scouting with it now, but it'll get set back. Yeah, no, it's an interesting idea, right? Because then you get the boost on all those tiles. You call it the middle student. That's funny.
Yeah, he would like forward settle you with Defender of the Faith, and then convert his city, buy all your tiles, and then start buying out like 4th, 5th ring tiles of the merchant. I think you can buy to the 5th ring.
Yeah, you can buy the 5th. Yeah,
Pretty sure you can.
maybe the escape settler will finally find Matterhorn. Yeah, no, he's pivoting. Like, it's great work. I'm a huge Persia fan, as many of you know, a huge Persia fan, and he's just pivoting so nicely. The commercial hubs are out, the god tier traders are out, and the tempo
Oh
is going to
yeah,
be huge. Campuses.
Kurum Kai has fallen. It is Kurum Kai, isn't it? The capital,
Oh
I believe.
shoot, he did make it this turn. Oh, this
Oh,
oh, last turn. Shit.
Karakorum.
Karakoram. Yeah, that was inevitable, and this is inevitable as well. But yeah, I'm just a really big admirer of everything that's happened with Persia this game. I mean, obviously the tempo here was nice, but regardless, he'd be sitting on 6 beautiful cities and a really nice tempo.
Yeah, and he played it perfectly. Like Hagmatana, like the very aggressive settle with the kicker of denying Nyrina
Oh
settle.
yeah, like that was just
Filled the land with the motos. He pressured 2 players at once. Like Hazagi's played this perfectly as well.
yeah. The traders are coming. Oh. A little bit of a sword push with the horsey as well. So you have to keep in mind he's fighting on 2 fronts, so he doesn't have the general here, right? The general's over here. So they can push him with 2 different generals. More swords back here. Horses on the way. That'll get challenged. Interesting that Esdeath is just sitting back with the crossbows right now. I'd be curious what he's waiting on here.
So Finifin was suggesting to take a peek at the TBD game. The biggest ban is 198 culture per turn, turn 59 on goal.
Wow. He'll be proud of himself there.
He has as much culture as like the whole team, the whole CC team combined. He's not far off. It's about 30 culture in it.
Just Gaul. I don't know how Gaul doesn't get banned. I mean, it's right up there with the Byzantium and Mali bans. Like, how is it making it through to all these games so often? Like, they're just straight up broken.
Yeah, I don't think like Ethiopia's been getting banned over this civ a lot, and I don't think I agree with that.
Yeah, like look at this, just all this free culture. Look at this city. Like, he stole the city. Somebody should go check the VOD for us. Johannesburg got stolen by a warrior, 2 warriors, 1 from each team, and 2 scouts. Like, really, really early, and like, look what he's done with it. Camp Pantheon, like, just pop 10. It's about to be pop 11. Just a straight up broken city. Like, oh, turbo broken.
And like it's not even that good for goal. Like there's no hills. Imagine if
this was filled with
city,
hills. Yeah,
he was working 10 hills.
yeah, yeah. It's the Camp Pantheon that actually makes the city what it is, not the hills. I think he's got 2 hills out here he can go grab. And then, like, yeah, all this flat land is actually not optimal for him, but he's got all this. He's going to be able to get going. The builder comes out. It's just mine, 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 mine.
Look at that glorious Gullick government plaza. What a thing of beauty.
Oh, it's poggers. Look at it. Look at it. I mean, it's boosting. It's a +3 opium because of that thing. Like, look at that. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's +1 to the truffle. Nice. I said I was going to tease Nyreen about his government plazas today, but
we're switching. Nyrene's had enough abuse, so we're switching over to.
I feel like it wasn't a high priority for him this game, so I'll let him off.
Getting his campuses online.
Oh, this is a nice little push here though on Hagmatana.
Yeah. Encampment training projects coming. Not going to make the same mistake twice, as we spoke of earlier. No money, I guess, in the coffers to buy the Chocolate Hill tiles right now, which is disappointing for them because he could be working them.
Also, how are they going to upgrade Zulu? Has Zulu gone Warlord's Throne?
I think Didn't. No, he went audience chamber.
Oh.
Yeah. Another misplay, maybe.
I feel like Zulu is the one save you go Warlords 100% of the time.
Mm.
Inkanda stacking with Zulu with their Warlords throne so good. You can like hard build tank armies in the late game with not a great deal of production.
Printing in 5 for Esdeath. Nyrene's almost a machinery. Crossbows will be handy. He doesn't have a lot of previews at the moment. He's going campuses. 3 archers there. Really big stats for Hazagi considering he's frontline. But when you're this big, I guess you're not really frontline. You're half frontline, half not. Oh shit. You better settle that thing quick. The horse, the Anshan archers are poking away at his horsemen. Really big stats out of Falcon. And of course, we knew this was going to die. He'll get the builder out to repair. And then he just goes, I mean, he's got nothing to do now but free sim. I mean, he's just got beautiful land. Stats are still okay. And then he just free sims. I mean, there's nothing else to do. He's miles from the war. He could maybe go coastal and go fight Norway later or something. I don't know. Don't think he could have simmed enough on Warlords with his starting position. His cities are still low pop despite chamber. Yeah, I mean, we are being a little bit harsh. I mean, it's hard to say. It was a really, really crappy spawn to begin with, and I mean,
just the missing Pembrosian voice has just been so rough for Archetyp's game. It's sad to see. It just sucks sometimes. Sometimes it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rage delaying him with that scout in the early game also would have had like
having to 3-turn that slinger.
Massively.
3-turn into slinger early and then moving it 3 tiles to finally. Yeah, it's a huge play. I mean, you could almost call Rage's scouts the MVPs of the game. He found Matterhorn first, he found Chocolate Hills first. He disrupted so much movement and timing for two opponents. Look who's getting gold now. Good point. We've got 6 turns. Iris score. Looks like Rage will go back to back for sure. Nyrene and Falcon not looking too hot. Esdeath will have to get to work. Architect still got work to do, but he's got some time. Norway on free sim will get there. And then plenty of work to do for Hazagi and Malm if they want to. Although, probably 4 points easily for Hazagi, obviously, with the tile improvement if you wanted that.
How's the Great Siege of Mongolia going? Is it looking like we're going to get a kill?
Looking like... Ooh, the catapults are here. Is that... Oh, no, because the catapults need to step all the way in, I think, right?
Oh, he's got some knight pre-builds. Nice. He's hard building knights as well. Yeah, he's... think it's safe to say he dies before Congress? I don't know. Where's the escape settler?
I mean, you just plop it down. Next turn, I think, right?
Oh, is the blue CS killing his horse?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. He had to jump away because the archers were poking away at his horse.
Imagine if Anshan kills him. Imagine he plants the tundra and then Anshan goes and kills him.
The horse archer push from Anshan deletes him from the game. Yeah, he's probably gonna have to worry about. I don't know if this dies next turn, just because he can only hit it with 2 units. I think because actually no, this catapult could step to here and get a shot in real quick. Oh, no, it's on a hill. Forget it. I was thinking that was flat. This can hit again if he gets the. Well, they may not get the first move in. We'll see what happens here. Oh, he got a promotion in. So, yeah, as I thought, it would probably be next turn. Nyreen, 1 campus down, 2 to go.
Yeah, he just needs to make it to his spy and get ready for Zulu. I mean, Zulu's game could actually be quite nice if he hits the second Pembrosian voice. Gets a decent amount of encampment buildings up for a little extra culture boost.
Hypatia went to Mongolia. Campus is first for the win. Yeah, interesting stuff. The engineers are starting to come off the board. 35 points a turn. He must have ran a project real quick for that number. Obviously, he's still running them. I would think it's entertainment complex o'clock for a Gaul. If he hasn't built it already, I don't see it yet. Where do you build it? Somewhere in the middle here, obviously. Like somewhere like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this would be pretty good. It misses that city, but it hits. It only hits 5 there though. Up here more.
Forgetting a key fact here, Mr. Esdeath hates theatre squares. I'd be very surprised if we saw him even build one.
No, entertainment complex for Coliseum.
Oh, for the Coliseum. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if
Is he
can hit
placed a theatre
6.
next to his wonder? Actually, he's built Hanging Gardens. Is that a theatre on the right? Maybe he builds it for. You see in the
Commercial
middle?
hub.
Like northeast. Oh yeah.
It's a commercial hub. The dreaded commercial hub on the floodplains. You hate to see it. Why would? Oh no, because you can't. I was thinking he could put it there. He could have traded the tile over. Did he put it there? The crossbow push is coming. The pikemen. Yeah, this city dies? Well, it dies. Oh, by the way, shit. Speaking of dead cities. Did he already hit it?
There was. Oh no, the horse is in the city.
Yeah, this guy's got movement. Yeah, I don't think he can't take it this turn. Yeah, no, he can't take it this turn. I thought that he's going to be able to take it.
The escape settler's been planted as well.
Walls an 8.
Come on, Anshan.
Anshan, this is your moment to shine. You got the big military. Crossbows incoming too. Woo! World stage, man. Mythrock, how you doing? Yes. My boy Tom is in the house.
Hey, Mythrock, how you doing?
Yeah, this the knight as well. I didn't miss the knight. So yeah, the knight. This he's gonna have to guard these chokes. Oh, actually, interesting. I was calling this earlier potential Singapore push from France, and it's gonna go pretty well with those farms. You take that horse down. You got 3 farms there and 2 more over there. Like, he's going to be able to take that out pretty easily unless they build walls, which will help for sure. This is going to be interesting. The crossbow need to shift out. Swap these two. Libraries going up all across the board. The free sim continues while the carnage at the front carries on. Yeah, a lot of units dying, by the way. Update, as we knew it would happen. It's all down to the Science City States. Anshan in the house. Crossbows positioning on the river. Got this. Walls in 2. Under siege. Don't think there's any saving the cities. That's a lot of crossbows. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. Oh, by the way, Era's score 3 turns. Falcon's got to do something in 3 turns. Nyrene's got to do something. Rage has got to do something. They're all just short with 3 turns to go. They'll have to figure out some city-state action maybe to get that. Norway's going to hit theirs. Thankfully, just barely. Shaka's going to grab theirs. Hazagi's going to be in trouble. Melm, obviously, in more than a little bit of trouble. Yeah, I mean, he's got some serious chokes he can cover, but it's going to be interesting. He's got some nasty stats. He's going to have like 91 science. He's got top stats in the room. He is he's going to be able to get some big units up here to cover. He's simming right up to the last moment, and then he's going to need to pivot to building some units, obviously. We'll see. Maybe he doesn't get the units up fast enough. We'll see. The siege is gone for a moment. By the way, Rage, we kind of ignored him in his free sim, but he's up to 8 cities. Norway on the other side is up to 10? Or 9? 9 cities for Norway. We'll take a look at that in a second here. The position has been acquired. Positioning has been acquired here. Oh! Wait a minute. Nyrene actually controls Singapore, and he's actually gone and grabbed the warriors for Golden Age points, probably. I thought he was going to go take that down, but I'm wrong. He's got the horse free in the back. I think all these cogwheels need to turn into military units right now. The simming is over. Rome just beelines labs. I agree. There's nothing for Rome to do other than that now. He's got 9 cities. Only had to build 5 of his own. Feudalism in 1 for Shaka. They got it turned around a little bit. 30 science. So he'd be pretty close. Maybe like 5-6 turns on mercenaries. Oh. I was going to say, Tomb said he'd be back in a second, then he's disappeared. How do these multiplayer games usually end? Usually one team gives up when they realize that the writing is on the wall. Otherwise, Diplo win's probably the most common. Domination sometimes. Culture sometimes. Sometimes it's a race to... Often you'll see a race to get a culture victory before the domination happens. Science victory is pretty rare because it's pretty long ways down the tree. Hey, Hemlock. How you doing, buddy? Love you, brother. More crossbow upgrades to continue the push. Crossbows here. I would imagine he'll be field cannons rather quickly. Gunpowder in 3. See how fast he's doing techs here. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Oh, beam me out. I was going to say, I was wondering what happened to you. There you are.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back. So, I was just taking a look there. Crossbows being built. He's about 10 turns from field cannons. Guard these chokes long enough, and that'll be a tough push. Really big science, of course, almost to 100. As death, the big culture, but his science is a little bit behind there. I was thinking, I thought Nyreen was making a push on Singapore to take it down, and it turned out he was actually suzerain of it. And he's got a little bit of levied army action going here, and he's also got his horse in the side.
Okay, little pillage squad.
Yeah. Just wanted to see what Falcon's pivoting to here. Foreign ministry real quick. Markets, get the trade routes going. Builders to improve the land. He'll get simming really, really quickly. Holy sites, some campuses. A little stable action from Rage. And then our other free simmer at 10 cities now. He's come down the coast, just grabbing all the sea resources, cornering the
I'd
market.
like to see a heavy culture play from Falcon here now. Go mass theatres, projects and books, and then like pressure tourism victory, and also get ready for fascism timing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that. Turn 57 is time to decide what you're all about.
He's too far away from anybody, right, to do anything
Yeah, exactly.
impactful and industrial. So like modern era, late modern is his time. So he either goes just gold or goes sort of tourism / fascism.
So he hasn't decided on his golden yet. So Penbrush, Nyreen Mist, and Monumentality. Oh yeah, Penbrush, as you would expect. The Penbrush finally for the Zulus. And actually, I missed how he did it, but Hazagi got it. I'm assuming he made his tile improvement and maybe, big tile, maybe a big adjacency on a campus or something. He got somehow the points he needed for the golden back to back for him. That's going to keep him really strong. And interesting pivot into free ink for Harold. So he's done doing 156 faith a turn, and he's done. Maybe he's thinking he pivots to, there it is, Grandmaster's Chapel. Spends the faith on units. I mean, I guess he's probably as wide as he's ever going to get, right? Like, there's not a whole lot. I mean, he could have settled a little bit up in here, but he's probably done all the settling he needs. And with all those harbors, his science at $1.31, as fake as it might be, is pretty nice.
Yeah, Norway's looking pretty good now.
Mm-hmm. Norway should have gone Penbrush to feed the team. Yeah. Is there a city-state that there is none of? No. There's at least one of every. I guess we just go military, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. We can go whatever there. We'll cancel him, I guess. Yeah, no, that's my thought. Is Norway with that science, they could do really good timing on like a Curse or into tank push maybe. Yeah, military is what I was thinking as well. Military or industrial. So, just to double check, he said I vote B, right? I vote A, you vote B. Yeah. So I'm on B, militaristic, B, spectator, B, spectator.
Seems good, I think.
So yeah,
I don't want to commit.
You don't want to commit.
I didn't want to like confirm it was correct.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, Colosseum from Norway here.
Potentially. Interesting to make a challenge on it. Esdeath hasn't shown interest in doing it, but he can obviously do. Oh, forget me. Entertainment Complex. Out here? Coliseum there would be a pretty weak one. It would only hit 4 cities, but I mean, you build it where you can build it, I guess. Did he get Imhotep yet? Or yeah, Imhotep's in the bag. And yeah, he's over here. He'll plop up right here and just stand there and get ready. What's the gold on the team? Pretty good. He could probably buy the although I don't know if you want to spend that kind of money with. I mean, there's only one war front now, so maybe you just go ahead and buy the arena. Yeah, I would imagine that Gaul's going to win that race at this point. I mean, yeah, kind of an interesting choice to even think about it. It's only going to be a 4 city anyway. But yeah, he's getting his Diplo down. Grandmaster's Chaparral, like you said, I think that there's a timing here for that big science to push him, into a cursor to tank push. He only went to buttresses and now he's bottom engineering. Big science. He's gonna race through this really quickly.
I think maybe he should actually go top tree.
You think he would go? You should go top tree.
Possibly, I don't know.
What, into planes to support?
Because they're
Maybe.
gonna have no one boosting the top tree for them long term, so it's either like industrial modern all in or top tree.
Cancel international for Herald. So there goes a lot of gold. Slow takedown here happening in Zarenka. Yeah, so that's going to hurt him for gold and the team for gold, but it'll help him internals. And then they took the +2 on Diplo, which is, I mean, rather insignificant considering that he's dead next turn. Or maybe, well, maybe 2 turns. And Shan wasn't fast enough. What's the timing on Mercenary's next turn? So you can see him moving his units back in. These horses will become cores. Military engineering. He could turn him into courser. So you could do a courser push here if you wanted. Probably hurt an awful lot. How many archer pre-builds does he have into crossbows? 1, 2, 3. Builder. He's got a courser of his own. A couple cursors of his own coming. Quite the sandwich job. So you like a top tree? What would your plan be if you were Norway here then? If you like top tree?
Well, I don't know. As I said, it's like either or, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's either an industrial all in, like industrial modern all in from Persia and Norway,
Or
which
you
would
could go
be
top
the
tree and
bottom
maybe go
two players.
plains.
Or you go top, if only just to boost techs more than anything else. Maybe even rush straight into labs. I don't know. It depends if you want to try and play for the long game or not.
Yeah,
The modern all in's probably the better idea.
yeah, that's kind of that was my thought. But I kind of get your point. Like if you try to get to late game, maybe you go to labs like you said. But Rome will be awfully tough to beat on that if he goes top tree. I'm guessing he will.
I guess the
Uh,
evaluation comes down to is do they have like a late game potential?
yeah, I mean,
If not, then they probably try and need to kill at least one player with artillery.
yeah, like I think Nyrene's day probably comes to an end eventually. If as long as Persia holds up, he's going to be at field cannon shortly. He's got 4 more settlers on the go. So he's actually looking to pivot. He's going to hold the line. Where is Persia? Mathematics. Interesting. He's not going hard for field cannons here. Crossbows have eaten up a lot of units, though. I will say that. The Victor in the cap. What kind of Victor are we looking at here exactly? Exactly what kind of Victor are we looking at? Well, he's got Garrison Commander anyway. Doesn't have Embrasure yet. But yeah, I mean that'll do the trick. I can only imagine he's got these tiles pivoted over so he can get the bonus. Yeah, I was watching that game. Had your new favorite
Big fan,
Civ.
big fan of Kublai Khan.
Yeah, that bonus commercial hub or whatever commerce slot.
I got some awful boosts though. I think I got sailing boosted. I can't remember. Like nothing. Masonry was a boost as well. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
not fun.
kind of fun little mechanic though. I do like it.
Yeah, Falcon quick acceleration with his campuses. We saw. Oh shit! Let's get out of that. We saw he had a lot of mountains, and the big campuses have gone down, and the numbers are going up. Yeah, you can see the big campus plays here. The campuses that got built for him as well, of course. Looks like he's next turn there. Yeah, he's actually... These crossbows are hitting with quite the punch, and he's actually held us decently well. More pressure coming here. I thought he was getting walls in the city. What happened to the walls? Musket. This number doesn't haven't updated yet, obviously, with the musket sitting in there. Here come the cursors, and they can be turned in. I would imagine he wants to turn this general around in a big hurry.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it is going to hurt indeed. It is going to hurt. Berserkers. Maybe Berserkers. Maybe makes a move on Singapore. Who holds Kumasi right now? No one. Yerevan being held by Thyrsos. Interesting that Rage hasn't been able to make a push on that. Rage is just holding Taruga. Not a bad idea. Are they holding both science? Yeah, they're holding both science states. It's a huge advantage. Huge advantage to be holding both science city states there. I don't think they took a city state, no, because they this was up north off the coast and not worth taking, and then there was nothing really down here worth taking. I mean, they could have taken Yerevan, I guess, ages ago, but it's actually a really nice city. Yeah, they haven't really had any other options, so GG. GG's. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. They would never want to kill it when they control it. No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Is that was you wouldn't want to do it. As nice a city as it is, you wouldn't want to do it ever. Especially when it's the only one on the map. You can control it in the pocket. Hey, Kane. Who is holding Science City States? Oh, yeah, PP Patrol is controlling both Science City States. Very, very big advantage. Could you imagine, like, you can see the science here. You imagine how much science he'd have. Like, he's got, I mean, this is fake science, but this is real science, 103 for Hizagi, and that's without any Science City States. All of this science is holding 2 Science City States. That's a lot of bonus science these guys are getting with this number. This is 103 raw science, no help. And he hasn't even pivoted to universities yet. He does have settlers going, though. He's some pretty nice tiles right down here.
We have a little look at Rage. What's he up to?
Grandmaster's Chapel coming in. Some markets, get some trade routes up. He's got an armory coming down in Agra. So maybe he joins in the fray a little bit with some Grandmaster's Chapel. Throw some extra units at it.
Yeah, I think he's going to come and help defend Zulu.
You think Zulu's going to need some defense? What do you mean?
Like, he's going to come
like defend France's Zulu. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So push this so he has to defend it, basically. Got what you're saying. Yeah, so he's pulled out. He's actually moved a couple swords over here, but he's kind of pulling back somewhat because he knows he needs to. Some archers he can turn into crossbows. This has been pushed back. This is really well done. I believe there were some people in chat who were predicting the death of Persia not too long ago, and they held it quite well with your boy Victor.
Just lost everything there.
Yeah, he got shredded. Those crossbows shredded him. I was thinking he'd have to kind of settle back and get field cannons, but he actually did a really good job there. Oof. They're cored up, and they are here. Zulu heard we were talking trash about him. Finally got some of these Chocolate Hills tiles in play. Stables are coming.
I never lost out in my boy archetype.
He never lost out. He's little bit, but not doubt anyway. No doubt lost.
I still hate the audience chamber, and we'll
we'll have to have a talk about that one. Yeah.
I never lost faith in my boy.
Design, thank you very much for being here, Design. What are you doing? Hello from west of the Rockies. I am just, and I mean just barely, east of the Rockies myself. You dislike the light cav line on Zulu? Yeah, I don't. I think he was just. I think he just had the horses sitting around, right? Like he just got some horses up early because it was the convenient thing for him to do. And so it's like, okay, well, I got these horses. I'll turn them into coursers and go have some fun for a bit. I'm assuming he's going to try and pivot to something better than that. But his stats are, after campus first moves, he's going to have another +4 campus come online here. He's got the 6, and the 5 all doubled. So
The courses have done good work here, right? They've pulled France off of Persia. He's he's threatening pillages.
He does a little
I like
pillaging.
the play. I do like it. It's not going to kill him, right? But
It's just like let's pull him off of our boy over here because he's getting a little bit of pressure on this front. Make him come back and defend. Do a little pillaging. Maybe kill a couple units. You had the horses sitting around. It's not too much gold to upgrade him and core him up. Yeah.
Oh, is that statue of Zeus from Asdeath? Look at all these spears. It is Zeus. Look, and I like to, in the city of I like to touch my balls.
Oh, down here. Okay, yeah, there it is. There, yeah. Sorry, I was looking up high. Yeah. Statue of Zeus. The spearmen are out. Interesting choice. Colosseum is no doubt built there. We did see the entertainment complex built. The arena's in. The arena still works. It's got up to 2 amenities now. I mean, it's not a loss. Another city down here. Potential, commercial campus action in here. Nothing amazing, but you got to build her out, chop some stuff down, get it done. There's another settler on the move. More settlers. He's going to try and get a bunch more cities. Maybe he comes and settles this or something. Get some coastals done. Gets wider. I don't know if I would do that though. Would you, if you were in his position, would you have gone and gotten a bunch more settlers? I think I would have just stayed on my focus, got my sim going. I don't know why he needs to go and get 12 cities when he had 7 really good ones. Like maybe one more to get another campus, maybe. But like, then you just need more amenities, and you're spending time building the settlers when you could be like getting your universities. Like no universities. Turn 63, he hasn't started a university yet. Like I don't like it personally.
I think I agree. I think adding 1 or 2 more cities could have been very nice, just considering how quickly he got established to 7, right? So
yeah.
Just pushing out a couple more cities is kind of nice, but I
Yeah.
do agree. Like more investment into infrastructure, arguably better here. I mean, he could be doing his all his military academy pre-builds now.
Yeah, like
Get
to
his
me,
barracks up, get his armories up.
exactly.
Grow.
I would be right now. It's by turn 6, like big 5 turns ago. He did this late 50s, early 60s. I'm building my universities and placing my encampments, right? And then turn 65, turn 75, you put in veterancy and you're going straight to military academies, right? And by spending all this time, like settler in 6, settler in 5. This settler took 4 or 5 turns. This settler got built in 4 or 5 turns. Like he could have built universities in all those cities instead. And now he's like, oh, I guess I got some builders. Like, I don't know.
As I said earlier, it's like they need to decide if they have a late game or not, and I guess he's making late game investments now.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're making late game investments. Yeah, the pillaging is occurring.
Crossbows doing some work.
Crossbows punching. Crossbows punching the walls pretty hard. Catapult coming out of these 2 cities here. This push with some catapults probably does the job. Let's be honest. This Toulouse probably belongs to Zulu in about 4 turns, maybe 5. Yeah, he's got a general.
These French crossbows are gonna hit really hard. Like he could lose a couple of units, but
yeah. They hit okay. Yeah, even the non-cord trade decently well. It's basically an even wash back and forth. How you doing, Moondoggy? Good to see you. The internals are so good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would have spent turns on the settlers exactly. Finarfin, he's a well-known sportsman. Sorry. His football and his tennis. What? I don't know which guy. I don't know which guy. You guys are having a side conversation, I guess. Yeah, Alistair. Tomb was updating us on that. What was the stats? Like 180s culture at turn whatever.
Turn 58, he was 189, I think I said. So I've turned 77, so less than 20 turns, and he's touching 500 culture.
Oh my god. 480 on turn 77. Just a little bit gross. Anybody ever contest on the merchants? Like, holy cow. Another trade route merchant for Persia. Can I see how many trade routes he has, by the way, if I click on him? No, it doesn't show me. There's no way of looking.
Search function doesn't work, does it?
No. Touch Moon Ducky. I mean, we could probably count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I count 9 on the board at the moment. So that's basically every city getting what is what? Oh wow. He went Diplo quarter. Oh no, sorry, that's not the capital. Oh yeah, there is the capital. Wait a minute. So he went Diplo quarter, Gov Plaza. Oh my god. Those are 6 food, 6 production trade routes going into Pascarad. That's just filthy. That is actually gross. Every city's got one.
I don't know how I feel about running internals at this stage.
Yeah, I think he probably needs to pivot out of them next. I think when they end now, you've
could be tipping point where like their GPT is way more important than his.
Yeah, especially since his teammate got cancelled, right? So he he wouldn't be able to trade to him now, but as soon as his Congress is over, he's gonna want to get them pivoted into there.
Oh, of course, my bad.
Yeah. It's under siege, but the like you said, the crossbows should be doing some pretty good shredding on some units.
He lost at least one crossbow. He had 2 north at the start.
Yeah, he lost the non-cord one. There's another core one coming though. Oh, he didn't get the catapult out before it turned into a bombard. He got this one out. But this one turned into a bombard because of the niter. But he is able to get some more here. Knights. Rage.
I mean, imagine all this unit spam now with Warlord's Throne.
Yeah, they just be that much faster and that much cheaper.
He wouldn't be minus 23 GPT either.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be about break even at the moment instead. Norway's still making good gold for him though, so it's not too bad.
I don't know.
I wanted to see how the religions got wrapped up. Looks like stupas. Yeah, I saw the stupa in there, so he's going to get some amenities out of that, and then itinerant preachers and pagodas. Okay, pagoda's an interesting choice when your teammate's dead, but okay.
I mean, I guess every little helps.
Yeah. Maybe I guess they're thinking they kill France, and then it's kind of it's back to a wash. Thank you for the host, Slim. Starting, it's 4 to 5 in the 5th. 4 or 5 of them. So muskets and crossbows coming up to help. This has been held quite nicely. I still don't see any universities. The new cities are out. The commercial hubs are going down. Yeah. I mean, he's almost teched to ballistics, and he still doesn't have a university. Like, I was praising him so much for his early gameplay. Falcon, on the other hand, 130 to 76. He is building his universities. 2 turns there, 3 turns there. Libraries. Aqueduct. His land is mostly improved. I like that. A settler here.
The settler to the left. Do you think Falcon might maybe make a late naval play?
Well, it's funny.
In a game like that, he's got
Yeah,
some good coastland.
really good coastland. I mean, this is not like, look at this. This is nothing but hills. 3-2. Really, like, look at this settle. Hello. Look at that. You know, even in here, there's a play. Like, he's got another settler coming. He could put 2 or 3 down here and maybe go top tree. Like somebody's mentioning earlier where he rushes research labs. I mean, he could go top tree and make a naval push. I kind of said that in passing as a almost half-heartedly joking, like, what else does he do now, kind of thing. He's actually at square rigging. He's actually at square rigging there, Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I wonder if he adds a couple.
He abandoned bottom tree at printing. He didn't even bother with castles or gunpowder or anything. He's gone straight top tree. He's heading over to settle the navals.
Yeah, he goes industrialization for sure, and then I guess
Norway's at square rigging too, so it's basically a tie.
He goes labs, culture victory, or naval, I think.
Yeah, that was his 2 options. Norway with... Oh, he's got the longboats. He's going to go take a look, I guess? Oh, wait, I wanted to... Sorry. Okay, this got backed off pretty well. I wanted to take a quick look at Norway's perspective here for Vision. Is this the beginning of his taking a look? Yeah. Okay, so he's just starting to go take a look. And he'll be 5 or 6 turns and see nothing. So this is going to be the interesting part. He's going to need some gold. And he can't even pre-buy galleys now, right? Like he's going to need builders to come out and chop some caravels real quick if he's going to settle this. It's going to be a very dangerous timing.